So, Callum here, something a little bit different, something I've not really done, in this broader spectrum before of actually doing it, properly. We're going to be, as you can see on the screen here, we've got ourselves a tier list. We're going to be going through predicting the table for the Premier League season. Obviously, there's plenty of people on YouTube that have already done this. This is specifically the tier list that I've seen used by both Cal Freezy and Mini Minter. As I said, obviously there's plenty of other people that have done it, but this one specifically I have seen from them too. And as you can see, all geared up, ready for this Sunday, for City's first game, away to Spurs. So we're going to get straight into this tier here. Now, what I will disclose before we actually get into it, I'm not obviously the most well-versed with some teams, and we'll just see how things go here. So I guess we'll start off with the elephant in the room, obviously my team. And I'll be honest, a lot of people seem very confident with City this year. As things go, it is 8:30 at night on Thursday the 12th, meaning the season starts tomorrow, and our first game is on the Sunday against Spurs. A lot of people seem to be confident about City, but at this moment in time, I'm not, which might surprise a few people. I don't know if it will or not. The issue that I've kind of seen so far, we've lost Aguero, and we don't really have anyone else in that centre forward position. Not to discredit Gabi Jesus, because he's a good player, but he's not Sergio, if that makes sense. He's not that guy who's going to get 20, 25 goals a season every season. That is someone that we are missing out on. And as good as a player as Grealish is he worth 100 million? That's up for debate, but I feel like he is also someone that we shouldn't really have made our main focus. I feel like that should have been, that main focus of a primary target should have been more towards a centre forward, but hey ho. But as things stand, I'm not overly confident. I'm going to put City top 4. Are they going to be champions? There's a chance, but I don't think it's a strong chance as things stand. If we can get that centre forward, like obviously the biggest rumours have been Harry Kane. There's been some rumours towards Erling Haaland. Who knows? But as things stand, I don't think we make first place. We're going to move on to a team who do have a good chance there, and that's going to be Chelsea. Are they going to be champions? They have a very, very good shot, especially now with the acquisition of Romelu Lukaku. I'm going to put them top. I'm going to say it. They've had, the 5 or 6 months that they had of Thomas Tuchel this year. They got to the final of the FA Cup. They've won the Champions League. They came third, I believe. It's a team where obviously they had very high expectations last season with the arrivals of Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech, just for example. And those first 6 months with Frank Lampard obviously did not go to plan. But that second half of the season, they really picked up. As I said, FA Cup final, Champions League winners, which still is a bit tender. Super Cup winners, obviously, yesterday. I do reckon they have a good shout. The fact that they're now, they've been at that point where they won the Champions League, the final of the FA Cup, winner of the Super Cup. Now you introduce Romelu Lukaku. If there's going to be anything, there's going to be two main shouts for champions, if I'm being honest, and the other shout is going to be Man United. With the transfer window that they've had, with Sancho, Varane, who knows if anyone else comes in, honestly, I might pip them above City. It's obviously on my end going to be very controversial, but that's what I'm thinking. Now, on the subject of controversy, I am of course kidding. You obviously can't see that. I am of course joking. I do not think Liverpool are going to be relegated. But the issue that they have at the moment, they've not really done much in terms of additions to the team. Konate, he's come in, I know that much. But yeah. The issue they're going to have is trying to get Van Dijk and Gomez back to where they were. Will that happen? I don't think so. You got to keep in mind that squad, obviously every squad, is a whole year older, and they haven't really done much about that. I think they'll just pip top 4. Only just. But yeah. It's gonna hurt me to do this, but I honestly think Leicester, are they really gonna mess up again? Possibly. Alright, looking through the rest of the teams that we have here, this is going to be a risky move, because I know a lot of people have put them mid-table, but 6th place, I'm saying it. They've had possibly the best transfer window of the Premier League, possibly the second best transfer window in Europe. I'm going to go for Aston Villa in 6th. And then 7th place. Ooh boy. Who are we going with? We're gonna go with Leeds. Strong first season, back in the Premier League. That's who we're going with. And then who's gonna be the 8th place team? If he stays, we're gonna say 8th place. And then 9th, I think it's gonna be Arsenal. I think it will be Arsenal. 10th, I'm going to go West Ham. So three London teams there, right in mid-table. And then 11th, I'm going to say Everton. I'm going to say Everton for that. And who are we going to say for 12th? I'm going to say Watford. I'm going to put them up there. God knows why, but that's what I'm thinking. So what are we up to here? So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. I think this is the point where it starts to be a little bit of a could be here, could be there sort of situation. In the case of, they could just be like a matter of points between like 13th and 17th, perhaps even 18th. Honestly, if we're doing a bottom 3, I'm not going to put this in order yet, but if we're saying a bottom 3, that's going to be my bottom 3. Norwich, they have the record now of most relegations. They're kind of used to it at this point, if we're being honest. But that's where I think they're going to be. Southampton, obviously they've lost Danny Ings to Aston Villa. the news has come out of Yannick Vestergaard going to Leicester, and I don't know how much of a rumor it is, but there's been a little bit of talk about James Ward-Prowse, and that might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. They've brought in Adam Armstrong from Blackburn, who I kind of hope does well, but will he actually do well is another question. Pardon me. And there is the loan signing of Armando Broja as well from Chelsea. Big up Slough, by the way. But yeah, so now we get to the point here of we have 5 clubs left. Brentford, I think it's going to be a shout. Whether it's a good shout or a bad shout, I don't know. But I this might be more just me wanting them to stay up, being a local team and all. But yeah, I think they'll stay up. I'm going to put Burnley in front of them. And Wolves. And then I think we're going to go Crystal Palace, Brighton. I'm going to go with that. You know what, actually? I really bigged up Villa earlier, but now I'm not so sure, now that I think about it. Leeds are going to drop down, Spurs I'm going to bring up. And I'm going to swap Spurs and Villa around. I think I'm happy with that. But we're going to look back here. So what are we saying here? So top 7 there. Mid-table, so 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So we're saying Burnley's going to be 13th, Brentford 14th, Wolves 15th. I think I'm going to swap them around. So Wolves in 14th, Brentford 15th, Palace in 16th, Brighton in 17th, just safe. And then Newcastle 18th, Southampton 19th, Norwich 20th. I think I'm happy with that. It's going to sound real weird to say that I'm not confident in City, but that is the case. So yeah, there's my Premier League table predictions for this season. We'll I guess we'll look back at this in 9 months and see how wrong I am. Watch like Everton somehow win the Premier League and like Liverpool do get relegated. Just watch. Who knows? But yeah, I've been Callum. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe. Check the links as well. All sorts of stuff. Facebook, YouTube. This is YouTube. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I'm live on there most of the time. There's a Discord as well, so you can keep up to date on everything as well. So, yeah. Until the next one, have a good one. Enjoy the season. Bye-bye.